Hello everyone, it's Varun here. In this video, we are going to talk about what are the field options we are given to our customers and what are the other menu options inside the LearnDash dashboard at a backend and what exactly they are doing. We had explained the branding guideline in our previous video. In this video, we are going to talk about the student activity. So we are creating a log of all the activities what any student is doing. That could be they had completed a lesson, topic, quiz, or courses. So all the activities are getting logged, and that can be displayed inside here, the course reports, course activities. Course activity. So it is creating a log for every student who is available on the website and what exactly they have done. So someone is enrolled to a course, they had completed a chapter lesson, completed a topic. Everything is getting logged here based on what action they have performed, and you can filter this data based on course and based on student. So you're also getting a timestamp or a timeline when your student is making progress on those courses. That will help you to understand how your students are engaged with your courses with a certain timeline. Apart from this one, we have a field restriction. So sometimes you may feel like these fields we are not planning to display to our instructor. So you can hide these fields from the front end. So suppose that if you do not want to allow them to include course point, then you can disable this option. If you do not want to include access periods or the data deletion or the course progression or the share course functionality, then you can also disable them. So it helps you to display only certain set of field to the front end and allow you to simplify the forms what you are getting on the front end. So it is a much simple, or without coding you can have all these functionality just on the toggle option. So the similar feature we have for the lessons, quizzes, and the questions. So you can hide a certain field for the courses, lessons, topics, quizzes, and the questions. So all the type of the forms what we have created, you are getting a full control on your forms. So if you also want to include any additional field, we have also provided code snippet for them inside our documentation section. So that will help you to include any additional field what you want and which is not available from the LearnDash by default. So you can simplify your forms, you can extend your form. We are giving both the functionalities. Next is the instructor management. For the instructor point of view, we are giving you an instructor listing section where you can remove your instructor, you can add a new instructor, and if monetization is enabled, you can also set a commission for them. And these commission are different from the global. So in that way, we are giving you functionality where you can set a different percentage of commission for different instructor. Okay, so if something is not set, it is going to utilize the global commission rate, and if something is set at an instructor level, then it is going to utilize this commission rate for anything sold by this instructor. So suppose that this user has set a 20% commission, so the instructor is going to have 20% and the admin is going to have the 80%. Okay, and how it is going to work, you can get a better understanding inside the monetization section. So when the monetization section is enabled, our dashboard also allow you your instructor, when they are going to publish their courses, their corresponding WooCommerce product will be automatically created, and that will be connected to the corresponding course what you have created. I will create a separate video to explain this feature. Next is the sharing percentage. So you can have a global sharing percentage, and if something is not defined on an instructor profile, then this global sharing percentage is going to be used. And earning chart, if you want to enable on the dashboard page, you can enable it. If you want to have some gateway specific charges, so suppose that you are using Stripe or the PayPal, they also deduct 2 or 3% for that one. So if you want to reduce 5% for the site usage charges or the payment gateway charges, you can also set a fee amount which is going to be deducted first, and after that one the commission will be calculated. The next one is they can request for the withdrawal method, and everything will be the manual. So they can raise a request for the bank transfer, e-check, PayPal, or the Stripe, and every month site admin can pay them and mark their withdrawal request as a paid, and then this system goes continues. Next one is the commission report, like based on each individual sale, how much they have got, and if they are selling via WooCommerce, that will display as a WC WooCommerce order, and if it is sold by the LearnDash, Stripe, or the PayPal method, then the mode will be LD, LearnDash 1. And this is going to be linked with a reference like order ID. If the WooCommerce is used, that is going to link them to the WooCommerce order, and that will display to which course has been sold and what is the base price and how much a instructor has earned, something like this. And next one is the time tracking. So when the time tracking is enabled, we are tracking it that all the time tracking what has been spent by a student on that individual lesson, topic, or course, and it is going to help to generate the chart on the front end, and we are keeping a log for all those time tracking. And as an instructor, you can also view student by student how much time they have spent on those individual lessons. And as an instructor point of view, we also have a functionality where you can send an invitation mail to their student and they can subscribe to your courses. So what will be the content for those instructor emails and how the functionality is going to work from the front end. I will display from the front end section, and this is the mail control section, like what mail it is going to be sent to those instructor or those student when some instructor is inviting their student. So these has some replacement parameter like site name, inviter name, accept URL, output URL. So these are, you can change the content of those welcome invite email what you are sending. And if you also want to give a flexibility, like your instructor can change these content themselves, they can also do it. So by default, as a site admin, you can have your own subject line, you can have your own invitation message or content for them. And if you also want to allow your instructor can change those content themselves, then you can enable these options. And how many invitation they can send, just to reduce any abusive method, like obviously you are sending them real mail. So obviously you have to put a cap how many invitation they can send at a one time, like not the thousands of members getting invited and they are using or abusing your system. So we are also creating a invitation log, like how many people has been invited and by which member, and that member has accepted that invitation or not. In the same way, we have also given a functionality for the instructor to send mail, and all the mail which is sent by your system, we are creating a complete log of all the here. So you can also have a complete statistics which instructor is utilizing the mail functionality and how many mails they have sent using your site. And the next one is from the front end point of view. So if you are going to the report section, I'm going to explain in the next video. For the monetization, this is more specific to withdrawal request and earning log. And in the next video, we are also going to cover how an instructor can communicate with their student. And for the course report, everything is going to be covered in the next video. Thank you.